And now joining us to discuss more Bitcoin news and price analysis is Justin Chuh, senior trader and president at Wave Financial. Hey there, Justin. Good to have you on the show. So why are we seeing this bounce in Bitcoin in your view? Do you think it's because of this Bitcoin ETF anticipation?
Hi, Christina. Yeah, thanks for having me back. I do think that some of this news is related to, or this market movement is related to, the sort of good news that Gary is allowing ETFs to use Bitcoin futures. Also, some of this movement is also from, not bad news coming out from whenever Gary and Jerome Powell started speaking. But definitely ETFs are looking good. We kind of expect that ETFs, if they're going to be using Bitcoin futures are going to be moving a lot faster than spot, but it'll help, they shouldn't be moving in tandem together.
You mentioned no news is good news, but also not saying anything bad is good news. So Fed Chair Jerome Powell isn't going to go after Bitcoin, but there seems to be some signaling that he may be going after stablecoins. And Senator Cynthia Lummis also seems to believe that stablecoins should be audited. Do you agree? And what impact do you think this news will have on the markets?
Honestly, it's kind of I might be in a small camp here, but it's good that Gary isn't going or Jerome isn't going after cryptos in general, but we probably would like to see some regulation in the stablecoin side, just to make sure that they are actually backed by dollars or some sort of asset, and that it actually is worth one stablecoin is worth hypothetically $1 and is commensurate with the crypto markets that we engage in. So, just some more transparency behind, if it actually is worth what it is would put a lot of confidence in the market as well.
Right. It seems to be, in comparison to, say, China, the United States is looking for regulatory clarity. They're not looking to stamp out Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. In that vein, Elon Musk made some comments, and I'm wondering if you see, he said that it's not possible for governments basically to ban Bitcoin, but they can certainly slow them down. So when you look at China and the headwinds ahead for Bitcoin, do you see people in China basically exiting the market altogether or finding another way to use Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies?
No, I don't think they'll stop using it altogether. They'll definitely be creative in finding ways how to use, the various networks that support cryptocurrencies. There are Ethereum is one major one, but so are other networks coming along like Solana and Avalanche, and there are many layer 2 systems. And I don't think, the Chinese government will be able to gate users on those networks. They'll find ways around VPNs and things like that.
Mm-hmm. And so what opportunities are you seeing in the crypto markets in this volatile time?
Honestly, in my observations, we think the opportunities are in these other layer ones that are providing DeFi and NFT ecosystems and platforms available, just like Ethereum is. There are going to be lots of lending and borrowing platforms and decentralized exchanges over on the other networks, and over, the test of time, and as their total value locked in those networks goes up, we'll probably be seeing more usage in those, and that's probably where the opportunity lies, is on those layer ones and the dApps on those layer ones.
Yeah, we certainly see folks taking advantage of opportunities and other coins, other protocols, DeFi and whatnot. But in terms of Bitcoin, what is your end of year outlook compared to where it's headed next year?
My end of year outlook now is pretty muted. It's done great so far this year, 50% year to date. There's, 3 months left to close out, and anything can happen within 1 week. 3 months is a long time in the crypto space, but there are so many opportunities right now that I think capital is kind of getting redirected, and will probably be within this 50,000 area by December.